Watch this. We're listening to Kryon, Lee Carroll.
I'd like to now talk about some of the quotes from Kryon, because Kryon often gives us metaphors where one phrase can have an entire encyclopedia of knowledge associated with it. So here's a quote I'd like Lee to further explain. Consciousness is energy. It can alter physics.
Consciousness is energy.
Lee, what does Kryon mean by that? Consciousness is energy and it can be altered by physics.
It can be altered by
If
physics.
regular Kryon viewers or readers heard this, they would already know. But I'm very aware that there are always new people who don't know about what this actually means and what the latest science actually has revealed. First, I'll offend some people. I often do this on a purpose, folks, but it's because of what I call consensus reality. We all grow up being taught certain
Hey Google, turn it up 2 notches.
what we were taught. We actually defend what we learned anyway, even if there's valid proof it's not right. Kryon tells us that what we call consciousness can be measured as energy, real energy. In addition, the level of consciousness or the awareness of universal truths by an individual increases that energy. The more light you carry, the more your consciousness can be seen, measured, and used for compassionate action. So, number one, how many reports do we have of the masters of old, you know they are, violating physics and physical laws? The answer is most of them. We call it miracles, and some spiritual systems actually require these miracles to achieve sainthood. You might say that humanity somehow expects it from high spirituality. That's one of the keys here. What if instead of a miracle, it was just physics being altered by very high sacred consciousness? Walking on water, creating things that are not there, are very doable things for a master. But what if the masters who actually did that throughout history were trying to show us what was possible for us someday? And for those who were told that these things are just simply from the past and the present doesn't count, think again. These kinds of things are being done right now in India. Think of that one. It's not easy. It takes very dedicated life and lots of time. But you can see it today being manifested. Two very well-known experiments done well over 20 years ago now have proven that consciousness can change physics. One was done at Princeton University and one by the Heart Math Institute. Now that we know this, the whole idea of the masters of the planet using their very high consciousness to create miracles, it makes far greater sense than ever before. Unless, of course, because of consensus reality, you don't want to believe me. You don't want to believe the science. That's okay. This premise does not diminish any work from any master on the planet. You got that? Doesn't diminish anyone. Instead, it helps to show a secondary lesson that these masters were also showing us. We can do this
We'll
too.
be back, folks.
This whole
It's all about
statement
consciousness.
is for us today, and it's this: we can also create seeming miracles by studying the ideas of manifestation through compassionate action and so much more. Time is now for us to begin understanding why it is
The
that
mastery of the universe.